All right, y'all, so let's talk about it. You see the thumbnail. It's exactly how I feel. I wish Black lives mattered to Black people. So this morning, I was watching different videos, and I'm seeing Black women getting brutally beaten up by police officers. You can see that this is like premeditated. If this person, if this N word gives me just the slightest resistance, I'm throwing punches. Asking simple questions that basically are valid questions. Sir, am I being detained? No. Then why are you asking me for ID? Because I'm simply walking down the street. Well, it looks like suspicious activity. Suspicious activity because a Black woman is walking down the street. You're not going to give me ID? Sir, am I being detained? Right now, I'm seeing suspicious activity. What's suspicious? Am I being convicted of committing a crime? Well, no, there's no crime. You're asking me for ID, and I'm asking you why. Okay, I had enough of this shit. Start grabbing. Certain, pat, picked up, body slam, pat. What you think the other cops do? Think they're going to stop him? No, they jump in. They're all trying to hold her. She's on the ground. Her face is on the concrete, on the sidewalk, and he's punching this woman, bust both her eyes up, bloodied her up. Where's all the Black people at? Where's all the so-called protesting? Where's all? No, we don't care about that. Underage children. Now, I've seen a couple of videos where just some very hateful, racist, evil-ass cops beat up on white guys, beat up on white women. They're far and few, as far as the videos go, at least. But they don't care. Black folks, while all of this is happening, while they're walking our streets, while ICE is running up grabbing born Americans, and you're saying, I have my ID in my wallet. What are you grabbing on me for? Right? And you guys are sitting up here condoning us ending each other's lives. And all of this is going on. I don't expect these cowards to speak about any of this. I'm saying to you guys, because you guys, as soon as they drop a new song, yo, that's tough, that go hard, yo, that's fire, yo, that's y'all. Yo, who you think is better between this one and this one? And yo, did you hear the new song? This is you guys. All these actors and everybody. There's nothing. We sat here and watched a bunch of racist, neo-Nazi ass piece of crap Americans walking on July 4th, doing the Hitler salute and all of that, hollering white privilege, white pride. And this is how they chose to celebrate America's 250th birthday, right? There was no armed forces out there, nothing. There was no police, nobody to make sure that there was peace. No, they called them peaceful protesters. That's what they called them. Meanwhile, they have police all over our streets, and you guys will stand around recording. It's almost like you don't even want to intervene, because now you won't have any footage to go post on your video. Go, yo, he hitting a hard, bro. Yo, oh, that nigga tweaking, yo, oh, shit. This is what y'all are doing. If one day your mom happened to be outside watering her garden and somebody 911, There's a suspicious looking black woman outside. I don't know what she's doing. I can't tell, but and it's a funny smell outside. I don't know if she's doing drugs, blah, 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 this and that. And she had something. It looked like she had a gun on her hip. I'm not sure. And blah, blah, blah. The next thing you know, the police purposely show up with the attitude, with the aggression. And they approach you in a way they try to provoke a particular reaction so they can blow your brains out and then go, I was fearful for my life. She made a move. She had something on her that appeared to be a gun to me. And at that point, I just started shooting. And now you, mama, no. Mama, no. Wait, nah. Aren't you the same dude that actually showed your ugly, stupid-looking face on the video talking about, oh, he hitting the hardest. Damn, yo, he tweaking, son. Damn, yo. Oh, this was entertainment. You don't think we realize if Nolan Wells wasn't black and he was hanging with 3 black dudes, you don't think we know that they would have had all 3 of them dudes detained from day one? And they could have mothers or mom that's a judge. They could have the same exact situation, but their skin color. They wouldn't have the complexion for the protection. We know that. That don't bother y'all, though. Your little daughter's outside playing around. I'm not wishing any of this on you. I'm saying it could very well happen. Police officers end up taking the lives of babies, elderly people, men or women, boys, girls, whatever. These just human lives. Go home, lay down at night, and smile about that shit. They feel good about what they're doing. Their first reaction is to grab you and slam you to the ground and start pouncing. And like a bunch of cowards, it takes 4 or 5 of them to do it. I can show you a video of a white guy with a pot belly and barefoot was fighting a cop and ran, and the cop turned like a coward and hauled ass, was running. He ain't pull out his taser, his nothing. It took 2 of them before one of them got the heart to finally tase the guy. But they didn't stomp him, beat on him. Nope, they was talking to him, trying to reason with him. We know what happens if it was a different skin tone, don't we? Yet, y'all continue to make this music murder music. Y'all continue to do the same stupid things. You're old as fuck out here trying to be 15 years old all over again. There's no growth, no nothing. But you want to know what your defense is? I got money, nigga. I got money though, nigga. I got money though. And still dumb as fuck. Money don't make you smarter. And y'all quiet. I haven't heard not one of y'all mention Nolan Wells' name. I personally didn't want to do a video about him. Only because I'm seeing that this is entertainment to you motherfuckers. Y'all talking about this like you watching a fucking movie scene. Like this is not real. I know it's some real guy. I know Willie D really give a fuck. He's shown to be, he's one of the few people that constantly put this shit out here. You want to know what's crazy though? Because it be little piss ass black motherfuckers that will make a video talking about, yo, Willie D be tweaking. Yo, really, he be reaching though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, he be saying some racist shit. Like, wow, look at you, a black boy, a black female. And here's a dude that's doing what your coward ass heroes won't do. And you guys are trying to find fault. And him speaking the truth and standing his grounds. This is what y'all do. This is exactly my point. From the young to the old, it's not nearly enough people speaking up, standing up, unified. Nah, nothing. You know what I find crazy about black people is because black people will argue and hate each other over light skin versus dark skin. Oh, she only got the movie role because she light skin. oh, they discriminate against black, dark skinned women. This is the low bullshit level of. This is your frequency. This is your low frequency. Like this is how you vibe. Damn, y'all hate each other, but damn, it's when it comes to the actual damage that's being done to us, y'all don't see that. And then y'all would say it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time for grown ass men and women to wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is go jump on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or whatever to sit here and find out who's fucking whose wife and who just put an album out and the shit flopped. This is all y'all talk about. If our lives don't matter, okay, to us, what do you expect to happen? And I know the second something goes wrong in your life, like you expecting your daughter to come in because it's about starting to get dark, and you go out there and call to her, and basically you look down the street, she's not responding. There's a big commotion, and you see what's going on, just to walk down and find out that that these dirty cops done got your daughter. Hunter maced and beat your daughter up. You know what type of human being you have to be to take your gun and shoot a child? To shoot a human being, period, for nothing. Y'all got bulletproof vests, you got guns, got your little stick, got your pepper spray, got your dog, got your crew behind you, got your thug goons behind you, got the law on your side, and y'all always afraid for your life. What y'all think gonna happen when the black police officer shows up? You think the black cop gonna save you? You think the black cop gonna come and make sure that everything goes accordingly? You got police chiefs in here. Black police chief find out that people are tampering with statistics, saying that black people are committing more crimes and doing that. Actually, literally fucking with the statistics, right? Trump ordered for her to be removed. Why is this even being allowed? Why does this administration have so much power? Why is it that way? That's because they didn't know it'd ever get this bad and blah blah. It would be every excuse. Every excuse. I seen the video the other day. I think they were in Kansas City. Police chief was speaking and he said he's been getting way too many complaints from his officers. From officers he's been noticing, he's seeing videos and hearing how off-duty cops are being pulled over unlawfully and harassed and detained and being arrested and all of this stuff, right? And then he said, the same thing. My officers are telling me the same thing, that this has to stop. And you want to know what's really fucked up about that? Because if these complaints are not coming from officers, from his officers, as he liked to say, he wouldn't give a damn. He would not stand up there on that podium and say police brutality, these lawful detainment. Like, how is this even legal? Once again, this piece of shit right here, you gotta call it that. You gotta call it that. Because this is supposed to be our protection, right? The police are supposed to know this, right? So it should never be a debate. We should all understand what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do, right? And the police will fuck with you and then sit here when you say you are violating my constitutional rights. It says, right? I don't care what the book says. I don't want you to do blah, blah, blah. Oh, so where things are being done, you conduct your investigations based on what you personally like and don't like. Police chiefs they tell you, every officer is different. Oh, so basically what you're saying is this person don't have to enforce the rules if he don't want to. This one can break the rules if he want to. He doesn't have to follow the rules, right? If he don't want to. I'm not saying that. It's just people use different judgment. I'm like, okay, and so which one is wrong? If the law says one thing, if these laws say one thing, and your officer stands right there, and you got footage, video footage of this officer saying, I don't care what the laws say. I personally don't like you doing X, Y, Z. And you just, it's nothing to you. It's nothing to them. No, it's not. They don't care. Like I said before, I think all these motherfuckers, half of them are on, got the feds on their payroll. Or they're on the feds' payroll. Could be that way. You guys don't understand how serious this is. But I don't respect the motherfucker who stays quiet. And then when he becomes a target, his family becomes a target. And now all of a sudden, it's not right what they doing. It wasn't right when he did it to those hundreds of other, thousands of other people as well. But you just didn't care because it hadn't got to you yet. Remember when I told you guys a year ago, 2 years ago, and I said, black men have become cowards, straight up punk bitches, because grown ass so-called men were coming in the comment sections and making videos, coming in other people's comment sections and making videos about what? Man, Clarissa Shields need her ass when she just shut the fuck up. This bitch, man, she thinks she can be the man. So-called men were getting in their feelings because a female said there's men she could beat. Because a female says she thinks she could beat Keith Thurman. What the hell do y'all care? You got some love affair with Keith Thurman? And I remember asking this one dude, I said, you got a mother, man? Is your mother alive? He said, yeah. I said, yes, you got sisters? I said, okay, so if somebody go out there and put hands and feet all over your sister, right? You gonna be okay with that? And this coward, this punk bitch responded and said, if my sister out there saying she could be the man, then what I'm supposed to do? And I'm like, yeah, you still a little ass boy. You're still a little ass boy. I don't care what your age is. You're not a man at all. Oh, yeah. And by the way, the same dude went on the channel that showed the video of Clarissa Shields being dropped by a man. And this dumbass motherfucker literally typed in, aha, and nah, and put the smiling emoji. Like he was happy that she got dropped. But I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to let this set in. A grown ass man sat there and took his ashy ass knuckles in his fingers, held his phone and typed in, aha, and nah, you got dropped. Smiling emoji. Let me repeat it. A grown ass man, not a 10-year-old, not an 8 or 5-year-old, a grown ass man wasted his time to go on this channel to watch Clarissa Shields get dropped by a man and celebrate it. Like somehow this brought value into his life. And he typed in, aha, and nah, you got dropped, like a little fucking child. This is what is supposed to represent black men. Or man, period, but black men. It's no wonder why y'all be getting punked by these little some of these motherfuckers be like 120 pounds soaking wet, and they out here jumping up in y'all faces. It take them to violate y'all completely for y'all to finally get some heart to swing back. Now, don't get it twisted. I've seen certain brothers, they wasn't having it. Certain females, they wasn't having it. But it's not nearly enough standing up for what's right. and frequently. There should never be somebody walk down. I've said this about Black Americans, and I'm going to continue to say it until it changes. People can come from any country and come here and have unity, and will walk up and down your streets and dare you to do something, and y'all won't do shit. Your punk asses won't do jack shit. But you pull a trigger on somebody just like you, like the dummy said, anything black, I'm banging now. You think you could go to the countries that these people are from? And if there was 30 Black Americans, 50 Black Americans in the same neighborhood, you think that 50, you think that's enough people to go to a whole country, be in a whole city, and you going to go around terrorizing people? You think they actually allow you to do that? You think you go up there beating up on these women, and they're not going to make sure that all 50 of y'all lose your lives? You're not going to make it to fucking get to an airplane and go nowhere, nothing. Do you think that you could do that? And somehow, no matter what, all the racism, the loss of lives, all that hatred that we get, and basically, somehow you still won't wake up. Like my uncle said, man, blood fire, man. And I know why them do them thing, I'm like, nah, I don't know why the fuck they do it either. The cowards. Full-fledged body, man. That's what the fuck y'all are. Y'all don't understand the severity of nothing. I grew up listening to a lot of different people, music, and love to watch movies and all of that. I don't give a good goddamn about no fucking comparisons and stats and arguing over these motherfuckers. I don't give a shit about that. We can't even have grown-up discussions. We can't even have grown-up dialogue because y'all getting y'all feelings start clapping. Yo, this nigga scored fucking 18 pointers, my nigga. Ain't nobody doing it. Who's doing that? Yo, he is not better than this nigga. Just look at how you acting over another man. You motherfuckers will go out of your ways to try to make everybody agree with you. This is the most productive thing y'all do all day long, is argue over other men. Try to tear each other down just to build somebody else up in the worst ways. And like, what's the purpose? I used to live in a particular town where on my days off, I used to take the kids on the street, and I take them to the corner store, buy them juices and chips and stuff, whatever, just buy them stuff, take them to the toy store, go buy them little water guns and shit and all that, right? On my, like, there's a couple of us that looked out for certain people. We did what we could, we didn't have to do this. This is money just coming out of our pocket that we work for. Ain't nobody sponsoring us, giving us money. But we used to just do that, look out for them. Hey, give them a little talks, man, and just try to uplift them and encourage them, because we had a lot of situations where it's baby mama shit, or the guy that she's with basically ain't the father of this kid, but all kinds of stuff, man. We try to uplift each other, the grown-ups and the kids. I don't look at you like because you're grown up, fuck you. It's all about, no, we're all human beings, but we try to look out. So they don't end up growing up and doing the wrong things. And unfortunately, for a whole lot of them, half of them, yeah, they got caught up in the wrong things. And all the people that they was running around with, you know what they say when you get locked up or somebody bake your bean? You know what they say? That nigga was stupid, yo. I told that nigga, yo, I was like, yo, nigga, we gonna get these niggas, but like, yo, chill, my nigga. Like, you going over there with these niggas and this, and I'm telling you, yo, let me get the burner though. Like, cause when my mans come back, I'm talking like, yo, We got this, my nigga. Like, I know these, I'm telling you, yo, nigga just went over there like with the wrong niggas. I told that nigga, yo, and I'm just like, just listen to your conversations. And y'all swear y'all be saying some deep shit, but this is what y'all over there talking about. Fast forward, you motherfuckers are grown. Y'all motherfuckers got 3 and 4 grandsons and fucking granddaughters, and what the fuck can you teach them? Your grandkids be cursing at you, telling you to shut the fuck up, and y'all be, yo, she's a hot mess. Yo, what I'm gonna do with her, yo? Wow. So you think that's cute that your grandkids got nasty mouths and attitudes, huh? That they gonna be going to school, getting suspended. They gonna fuck around, be in a position where they gotta do virtual because the school done kicked them out. But ain't nobody home with the kids. So now you gotta be on some other shit to it. Damn, I gotta change my shift to do something. Or y'all got some relative that ain't working, ain't doing shit to come watch your kid. And while you at work, this relative walking around watching porn and doing all types of shit and being just irresponsible, not fit to even, be a guardian for a kid. But this is the situation y'all put yourselves and y'all kids in. And y'all basically show that y'all don't care. This divide between black men and black women is exactly what was in the Woody Lynch letter. And you know the part in the Woody Lynch letter I read, y'all should remember, I read the whole book with y'all. You remember the part where he basically was saying the man is not going to be the head of the household. It's going to be the woman. Because we're going to do some horrific things to these men in front of the woman, in front of the kid. It's going to scare the hell out of them. So they're going to make sure that they raise their kids to be obedient to us out of fear of knowing that we will unalive them. But what this is also going to do is going to cause that man to have a resentment towards that woman because she's not taking his side, but she's ordering him to do things the way we want them to, out of fear of what we're going to do to him. He's not going to feel close to her. He's going to be emotionally detached from her. And you're going to have a man and a woman in the same house with their kids, but there's no passion there. There's no real love there. We've stripped them of that. Now that we've had kids, it's like, now what? Just like when you have babies, right? And you motherfuckers are in the same house, but nothing works. You don't sleep in the same bedroom. You have no conversation, but y'all just in the house together, right? That is the story of black people for the longest time. No unity. Every other video, I mean, y'all females, don't get me wrong. I've seen certain females, not a whole lot. Few men, not a whole lot. Almost a handful on both sides, speaking against all of this stuff that's going on in society right now, towards us and towards everybody. But I'm speaking directly to us right now. I see some of them speaking against it, but at the same time, I see more, hundreds of videos of black women sitting down trying to be little black men, talking about how black men are always underperforming. And I don't need a nugget. That's why I don't date black men. You don't date anybody. Nobody want you. You don't date shit. And that's why you still talking about dating, because you haven't found anyone. Black men are divided. They're playing their video games, monetizing their channels, locked in the fucking room all night, single. The woman is single, right? And what's going to happen? There's no attraction there. There's no connection there. Your relationships are not authentic. Everything is just a business arrangement. A woman made a video, and in the video, the woman said, I like a man with muscles, but muscles don't make you a good person. Neither does having a 6-figure job or being a millionaire. But that's just the icing on the cake, right? The body, because he got the finances. And when he lets you know that, yeah, I made this money. We didn't, I did. That's my money. Because you're trying to coach this man not to be a better person. They say, like, better person. Finances don't make you a better person. Just like you said, muscles don't. Yeah. Finances don't either. Material things don't either. This is the whole, I'm trying to shape and form you to be what I want you to be, not what you want you to be, yourself to be, and what you are. I want control. I don't want you to say no to me. They think just like the police do. You see the hatred that the cops show us when you say no, when you ask a question, when you let them know that they're violating your rights. You see how that's exactly how the reaction that you get from these type of females. They want to see something happen to you. They're wishing bad things on you. So do you not see the division? And the same way these type of women will sit up here and talk about, oh, these dudes out here, they out here dating these white girls and these Spanish girls and this and that. And right, like giving literally bold and say giving our money away. Also, that's what you mean when you say keep the black dollars in the black communities. That's what you mean when you say that. Our paychecks is yours. And you don't even want to work, don't want to do nothing. You're spiteful. Do you understand? Just look at the dynamics of everything that I'm talking about. It's just bottom line a division with black people. And for all of these black females that be talking that shit, you want to know what? You would settle for a man calling you a nigga, probably have his boys running trains on you, but you'll stay in that relationship because he's paying for stuff, huh? You don't have no morals when you got it. You don't have any morals. And y'all be sitting here mad and be talking about how racist white people are and everybody else, but you will accept one, even if he is racist. Is because y'all don't even want a man. You just want somebody to take care of you. I seen a video of a black female crying, telling her, I just want to be rich. He's not asking for too much. And I'm like, what's wrong with your back and your feet and your arms and legs? That's a question you should ask yourself. Make yourself rich. Just think of the nerve, the gall. If I meet a rich man, or bottom line, or whatever, bottom line, what's his is mine. And then she said, I don't even need $1 million. I just need like a couple thousand. Well, no, I need $1 million because thousands is going, I'm going to spend that too fast. And she starts crying, then she starts laughing, then she starts crying. And then this simple bitch ends up saying, you know what though? I'm all right, y'all, because God got me. What? God got, and I'm just like, yeah, y'all, you keep on burying yourselves. Because only an airhead just like yourself would want. After seeing that, yeah, you're letting a whole bunch of men know, no. Her video was just as bad as this white woman's video who sat there and stared at her camera and told her, I will never love again. I can't. To all the men in my DMs chasing me, I'm sorry, but I just can't. Because I trusted him. And I can't then just start hitting the steering wheel and shaking it. Right? Which one of y'all want a nutcase like that and gonna call that your woman? This is what y'all put your energy into. I just had to bring that one up because she was equally as stupid. But you understand? This is what y'all focus on. Wasting time doing nothing. You sit up here to think of this trash to spew out of your mouth, to try to insult and belittle somebody. Why are you angry? Because you won't give me your money. That's basically what you're saying. And in the meantime, it's you, black women, getting your asses beat. Not just by cops. I seen a black woman walking, a white dude came and hit her, bow. The white dude came from the other side, bow. The female kicked her in the ass, and I don't know if it was a knife in her hand or whatever, but she was trying to, but you could see she was like groggy on her feet. And the black dude that was there did nothing. There was 2 white officers right there, and they just stood there with their arms crossed and did not intervene. This was on purpose. And then they yelled at the black, keep walking, go the other way. That's all. They didn't say nothing to the white people. This was on purpose. You got your shit rocked and didn't do nothing. I guarantee you, if you was fighting, if it was it could have been the same situation if it would have been 2 black dudes and a black chick. You would have fought all 3 of them, and that dude would have did something too. It's just something about black folks that you hate each other. You hate yourselves. A female said something to me one time, black woman. She said that I'm so like incognito. She said as long as she's known me, she still don't know me. I said, you're absolutely right. She said, but why is that? I said, why is what? She said, why is it that I don't know much about you? I said, because more than likely, whatever it is you want to know is not any of your fucking business. Well, how are we going to get to know each other? I said, well, first off, when you say get to know each other, where is this even coming from? I mean, well, this and this, and she's just talking like as if she just knew I was going to be like a little puppy ready to get petted. And I'm looking at her like, wow. And I had to remind her, I said, I watched you. Let me, because you playing the victim. Let me just, I ain't no bullshitter. I said, I watched you cry. You took a chair and you knocked the front window out of your boyfriend's car. You went around to the other side, knocked out the passenger side, the back seat. Then, right? You got arrested. You was in jail for 6 months. And you came home. And when you came home, you went out there and was trying to do some more illegal shit that would have got you locked up. And it took like 8 people on the street to try to calm you down. Now, what in the fuck do you think I want with you? What is it that I could possibly want with you? Now, I don't know and don't care about what she did when she went in the house, how it made her feel, what I said. You jump conclusions and want to act like there's a relationship there. And pretty much, I was the guy telling you, relax. Y'all got to talk. You can't do it like this. You're argumentative and you're not going to listen to him to understand his viewpoint. You're going to listen just so you can respond. And she's the type of person that like to provoke you so something can happen and she can play the victim. And as soon as things don't go her way, that's exactly what she does. I seen this chick one day and she talking about she's a new person. She's not the same person she was. She knows she'll make me happy. I just gotta trust her and this and that and whatever. And I'm like, you think I was telling you to change for me? I think you need to change that. No, we're doing that for you. There's nothing here. Nothing. And from that one conversation, she went and told people things, they said things about me. She was angry. And you had people, I get a different type of respect from people. But yeah, there's always some people that don't know you that, probably talk some shit behind your back. And that's cool because that's what cowards do, as long as you keep it behind my back. And basically, there was people telling me, like, wait a minute. Up until yesterday, up until today, you was Aries. Oh my God, I love him so much. Aries. And now all of a sudden, Aries ain't shit. He's a womanizer. He's a user. How did I use you? In fact, you wanted to be used. And I didn't want to use you, and I didn't. It was nothing there. But check this point, y'all. I told this black woman, I don't want to see you end up in jail because you're losing your cool about something. Regardless, even if, and he wasn't guilty, but even if he was guilty of what you said, How is you ending up in jail going to make anything? Relax. But I became the bad guy simply because she was attracted to me, and I wasn't. It wasn't about her physical. It wasn't. It was I seen how she carries herself. I didn't want that headache, and I'm not. So, anyways, through all of that, isn't it crazy how a whole decade can go by and the motherfucker be, oh my God, has anybody seen Aries? I miss him so much. We were so close. This Aries? It? So even when you're trying to uplift people, even when you're trying like, hey, no, people just want to do what they want to do. And you know what's crazy? She moved, from what I understand, and this and that, and I had to get out that hood. I feel you. But she went and moved in a neighborhood where there was a whole bunch of racists out there. Day one, while she was moving in, cops pull up asking her for ID and stuff and this and that. They got a call about suspicious activity. What is suspicious about somebody moving into their house? How can you afford this house? This is the question they was asking her. I didn't leave the hood and move around a bunch of white people. That's not what I did. But no, I came into a mixed area. Now, who's racist and who's not? As long as they don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with them. No, it's that simple, right? But that wasn't, it was never, oh, I'm going to find a white neighbor. No, it was never that. The fuck would I do that for? For her movie. That was her mentality. She thought she made it. That's what people, I made it because I live around white people. I've heard black people say that. And now, this is what she ended up getting herself into. Living in a racist ass neighborhood like that. And all she talked about was niggas, 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 niggas. Now you're there being called a nigga. And it's one of them situations where people learn later, finally learn what you was trying to do and that you actually did give a fuck and you was looking out for them. But because of the most smallest little details of something that they just don't want to believe. It's like you tell a person, nah, it's not that I don't like the food, but that right there, it bothers my stomach. And I'm about to go and drive and I don't want them problems. It's not that. It's something else. You don't like the food, right? Now bitch, if I didn't like the food, I'd tell you I don't like the fucking food. It's nasty. I'm sitting here telling you why I don't want it, and you're one of those. I'm going to just draw my own conclusion regardless. And you know why I said that? Because I know way too many people that's like that. And this is the attitude you see with us, is that no matter what, black people cannot function and communicate with each other respectfully. I can't love you. I have to be in love with you. It's always got to be something. We can't just embrace each other and treat each other like human beings. To this day, I sit there and I'm gonna repeat it. And I said, man, just think, this is powerful. Y'all don't get it. Farrakhan. And I'm not saying Farrakhan like he's some deity or he's above people. No, I'm not saying that at all. Human beings are just human beings. And I don't believe in no fucking deity. But Farrakhan, as a black man, could not get these two black men and Ja Rule and 50 Cent to sit down and squash this bullshit. But a racist piece of shit was able to get them on the same stage in the same building, same night, and no punches thrown, no verbal shot, nothing. Nothing. Y'all don't see that? Yeah, performing for the son of Donald Trump. Yeah, they know what these people are about. Didn't Tony Yayo say beef never ends? They see Ja Rule, it's on sight. The only reason they didn't do it on the plane is because, yo, you don't want to mess up that overseas money. And yeah, because you get arrested and, this and that, you get all kicked off the airline, then, it's forever. Then you can't go overseas and you forever. All of that. Yeah, okay, right. Bottom line, excuses. Excuses. Let's play tough in front of the cameras. Them motherfuckers can't fight. You think Tony Ayo can fight? You think this murder, all these motherfuckers smoke, these motherfuckers can't fight, man. And at their ages, they shouldn't even be out here worried about fighting anybody. But this is what I'm saying. But they fight these racists out in the streets. Fight these dirty politics. No. We won't stand together. We won't unify. I want to close this video. And in closing, I say, I wish Black Lives Matter to black people, because it's obvious it don't, and there's way too many of us out here that just don't like who we are, don't like to see anybody just live in peace that look just like you. It's sad. And y'all can sit here like this young man that I heard this morning saying, I'm sick of this hood nigga shit. And yeah, I've seen a couple of people make videos like that as well. Not a whole lot, just a couple. Yeah. I said, well, it took y'all years to finally understand what I've been saying now for the last decade or two. I've been telling you motherfuckers this same thing. When I listen to Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, it just makes me laugh. Because I remember we was at some birthday party. And this was supposed to be all these holy Haitian people, right? And one of the son of the woman that they had the party for, he was saying, giving his little speech and honoring his mother. And then he said, and in the honorable words of my favorite poet, Tupac Shakur, you are, mama, appreciated. And that. And I remember one of the other people went outside to the car, to one of their cars. This is when we were leaving. We was out in Brooklyn. And I remember somebody started playing Hit 'Em Up. And y'all know the words that Hit 'Em Up. I don't remember it by heart. Anyway, whatever. But when it's y'all know. And she, oh my, who is that? What? No respect. I said, hey, yeah, that's your son's favorite MC, his favorite poet, Tupac Shakur. Oh, that's Tupac? Yeah. Your son's favorite poet. Y'all get home safe. Yeah. Claiming to be a player, but I fucked your wife. Blah, 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 blah. Something bad, wait for life. Biggie Smalls enjoying mafia, some more ass bitches. Blah, 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 blah. All I ever heard about Tupac was him and his little crew jumping black people. Never heard them doing nothing to nobody else. He got his life taken. All of a sudden, Tupac's a saint. Tupac was the most loving, caring human being. Right. Biggie Small, all of these people. All of them. Didn't Keith Murray tell y'all he begged Biggie Smalls to not go to LA? But he went anyway. Gone. Tretch told us, Pac hardhead, man. You talk to Pac ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah. Remember Tretch said if Pac would have survived like them shots, he'd really felt like, yo, I'm invincible. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got shot for all them times and I still lived. Right? Remember Tretch was saying that? Not that he was saying what happened should have happened. He was basically saying like that's the type of person Pac is. If Pac would have survived that shit, that he wouldn't have changed for the better. He wouldn't have smartened up like, yo, let me, you know what? Be cool if I got all this hot-headed shit. And people always said Tupac loved to fight, but he can't fight. Well, isn't that crazy though? Keith Murray wasn't wanting Biggie Smalls to not go to LA because there's a bunch of racist people out there that's going to try to kill him. Nah, it's a bunch of black people out there. hateful, stupid, self-hating, crabs in the barrel ass niggas that's out there that's gonna take your life. That's what happened. I wish Black Lives Matter to black people.